Well, we're live, and the Eagles just bungled a 4th and 4. Boy, if that ain't a good sign for the live show tonight, guys. Oh, my gosh. All right. I'll let people start filing in here. Oh, my God. Just terrible. Just terrible. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. Anyways, sit tight. I'll let you guys file in. Let me bring the chat up on my phone here while you guys are coming in. Welcome to the live show. Thank you for joining me here this evening. Oh, let me put the Wi-Fi on my phone. Shit. Hold on.
I saw Avril Lavigne before she was famous. And now
okay, great. Good for you. Hi, guys. I hate you for tonight, but I hope you've been doing well. Thank you, guy with 2 names. Love Monday Night Football with Archfiend. Thank you. Here's hoping that all that dumping on the Cowboys ages well after tonight, because, man, it's a fun day while it lasted if the Eagles lose tonight. Shit. Drink of choice today is hot chocolate, as always. Cowboys had no excuse. No, they did not, Josh. No, they did not. And like I said in my my NFL recap that if you don't know, guys, I always do every Monday morning. I do an NFL recap for the week before. I just do a line about every game. Oh, sorry. Some guy with a huge cock just appeared on the screen, and that just gets me excited. You know how I love a man with a big dick. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Big Dick Nick is being honored tonight, retiring as an Eagle. I'm sorry, but just seeing the Super Bowl MVP, does that bring back memories and just warm my little heart. Anyways, the Eagles, if you didn't know, Jalen Hurts threw the defender at the corner of the end zone and then followed up on a 4th and 4 that just went abysmal. He just does not look like the same athlete anymore. He just does not have that quickness in his step anymore, and his decision making just sucks. He's got no AJ tonight too, so that ain't helping matters. But anyway, sorry. Let me just see the defense here for a second, guys. I'll get back to the chat here for a second. And I do want to talk about YouTube drama. I just want to. Oh my gosh. Okay, I should just pay attention to the chat. That's what that run was telling me. I love a man with a big zucchini, eggplant. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Thank you, Austin Roberts. Hi, hit like, everyone. Well, thank you, Austin. Thank you, because I'm all about thumbs ups, and be sure to post your donations so I can buy a car covered in gold. Hello, Jason Abril, our number 1 WNBA fan. Excuse me, huge Aces fan, longtime Aces season ticket holder since they've existed for 3 seasons now. Anyway, my friend just texted me, this team sucks. Like, really? I know. Yep, I know. Did I miss something? Is Hurts injured or something? I wish I could say that as an excuse. I wish I could say he's playing and toughing it out through a rough injury, but from what I've heard, that has nothing to do with things. But yeah. I'm sorry. Oh God, I was talking about something before Big Dick Nick popped up on the screen. Something about my week 1 review. Oh, about the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are probably in as bad a situation as they could be hoping for at this point, because the Ravens cannot afford to go 0-3, and they are going to come into Dallas so effing hungry. Like, I would like Dallas's chances a lot more if they at least split one of these first two games. I mean, they're coming off an embarrassing pick, but that's an interception. That is just straight up theft. Call the police. He straight up just stole. Call the police, right? Get Big Dom, get on the field and arrest that man. That is just straight up robbery. We just saw. Give me that shit. That is just straight up assault and robbery right there. All right, now the Eagles got to get points out of this. Give me that. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't an interception. I don't know why it took for the third replay to realize that ball was dropped. But anyway, still, it's same as a turnover because you're getting the ball back anyway from that play. So anyway, you're just getting the ball a lot deeper. All right, forget my terrible eyesight not realizing that ball was dropped after the third ankle showed it. Anyway, yeah, I do not like the Dallas Cowboys' chances, and it warms my heart knowing that the Baltimore Ravens are going to come in. They're going to be in desperation mode. They're using the unlocked code desperation mode coming into that game. Yeah. All right. Anyways, my Patriots are trash again. I mean, they had a pretty big win in week 1 against the and they barely lost this week. They had a big win against the Bengals in week 1. So Texans or Vikings, who you got? Ooh. I mean, I was talking to a guy earlier today in my comments saying, like, this feels like Case Keenum season 2.0 in Minnesota, where you're going to have like this big, like, oh my God, Case Keenum, who's expecting him to, be anything. And he took him all the way to the NFC Championship game. I forget what happened in the NFC Championship game that year. Maybe someone can remind me. But it feels like you're having another Case Keenum season in Minnesota right now. But who knows? But Texans, I think, are a much more well-rounded team with a much more proven quarterback. So I would still put my money on the Texans right now. Only problem with the Ravens O-line is suspect. I could see them going down 0-3. Yeah, and that's surprising. That really is surprising because you haven't really seen Derrick Henry light the world on fire yet. I mean, I know it's only 2 weeks, and I tell people not to overreact with anything that happens after 2 weeks, unless you get your doors blown off. But anyway, pain, Cincinnati, pain, Cincinnati, just pain, like. Yeah, that's a great interception. That's great. Too bad the team lost. I mean, why show that? Like that. Like they're showing the score of the Chiefs game. It's like, let's see the good interception from the Cincinnati Bengals that resulted in a game that they lost. That's like every time they show Odell Beckham Jr. have the catch against the Cowboys. Well, guess what? The Cowboys won that game. So like, spectacular plays in games that amount to an L are not worth much in my book. Even with the Ravens O-line being suspect, the play calling of the Dallas Cowboys might be the most trash that it has ever been. Granted, they do the same offensive game plan as they did last year, where every single first down they run the ball. Every single first down, they run the ball. They don't switch it up. They don't have like a little play action. They don't have a pitch back, flea flicker to the quarterback, nothing like that. They just run the ball every first down. The defense does nothing but respect and stop the run and scheme to stop the run every single time because they know Mike McCarthy and the dumbass Cowboy coaches are, oh boy, that's a good tackle. Good thing Devontae is made out of iron. And I just want to get the Cowboys talk out of the way because, it's going to be uncomfortable talking about them when the Eagles are down like 21-0 in this game. But anyway, but the Ravens aren't stupid. They aren't coached by complete idiots like the Cowboys are, and that's a difference. That and they have a quarterback that can actually make it to a championship round in the playoffs. But anyway, oh boy, Arena. One last thing I want to talk about, and I'll get to the chat here in a second. I see you guys are lining up a lot of questions. One thing about this Cowboys game where I didn't want to say because it would sound like I'm just like player hating because I hate the Cowboys some. I think that was one of the most dominant offensive performances that we have ever seen, at least in a first half of football, because it's not just that the Saints were scoring and they scored 6 consecutive touchdowns and 6 consecutive drives. That was a little redundant, but they had multiple drives where they didn't even get the third down. Like they were doing things that I have never seen a team do before. Like, your defense will at least hold you to a third down every now and then, even if a team is chugging along. Like the Saints were just lucky to have, like they were having like 2 and 3s, like on pretty much every drive. 2nd and 3s to be correct. But anyway, all right, let's see. Let's see anti-prime time here. Let's see what he does at QB. Anti-prime time Cousins. But yeah, what the Saints did in that first half, that was just God mode enabled. Oh boy. Let's not leave anyone in the middle of the field to make a play on that. All right, let me get back to the chat here for a second, guys. Case Keenum is the quarterback? No. I'm just saying it feels like Case Keenum is, it feels like the why am I forgetting what year the Super Bowl was? 2018 they won. The Eagles won the Super Bowl. Anyway, it feels like that. Can the Phillies win the World Series? Let's not talk about baseball once football season starts. Let's just not do that. Also beat the Falcons for us. Okay, young citrus. I don't think the Falcons are going to be any of a threat in the NFC South because there's too much better teams in that division right now that they are nowhere near the level of, at least after the first 2 weeks. Saints fan here, looking forward to playing y'all this Sunday. Should be great. I don't know if anyone here saw the community post I made. The Eagles opened up today as a 2.5 point favorite going on the road into New Orleans. I don't know how that's possible, how anyone sees that like the Eagles have been playing much more inspirational football, that they deserve to be the road favorite against the team that just put up 91 points in the first 2 weeks. Okay. And the over under for the game is 48 points. Oh, okay. What does Vegas know that I don't? Like, is there an actual script that says in week 3, only 47 points will be scored between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles? Anyways, I still haven't sold any of my Bengal stock. Burrow is a stud, even though the bleach blonde hair makes him look like a tool, and T. Higgins will be back. Yes, and Snead, he started out slow before. He's had, I think, a 1-3 start and an 0-2 start last year, and still makes the playoffs. So I bet you the Panthers are slapping themselves. Damn it, that guy could have been ours. CJ Stroud, yeah. The Texans have never beaten the Vikings in a regular season game. Is that true? Well, I guess they haven't played that too much. That might change this coming Sunday. Stroud is a hell of a player. He is, RJ Neely. He is my favorite quarterback of the new quarterback class that came out last season. that's not a catch. Oh, excellent. That's not a catch. Have you seen the 2003 Teen Titans cartoon? If so, favorite character? I can't tell you I've seen a second of Teen Titans. So my favorite character is Nunya the Business. If someone paid you $5 million, would you get a cowboy star tattooed on your neck? Well, yeah, then I would just get something else tattooed over it. I mean, thank you for the $5 million. Yoink. Put that Eagles logo right over it. $5 million. Pay up, sucker. Anyway, or you just get it laser removed. Wow. Anti-prime time is marching on down on us on the primetime game. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. All right. I'm going to have more fun paying attention to the chat I see here. The game being scores in the first quarter wasn't on my bingo card. I haven't been giving my Cowboys coworkers such. You have been giving your coworkers such shit today. Well, that might be short-lived because they might be giving you shit back there, old strange Scott. Jerry Jones should F off and retire. Never being heard from again. Not the Cowboys. Well, we could all dream. I mean, well, oh, did the Eagles get that? I don't think so. I do not think so. But they need to. Anti-prime time's cousin is cousining. I mean, maybe that's not so much on Cousins, but anyway. And it is that time of year to watch Archfiend lose his mind. Go Atlanta tonight. Oh, please. Your team. Quiet down. Alk 61695. If you don't know, he's a Giants fan whose team lost to a team that only kicked field goals. Road favorite is wild. Yeah, I know. Okay, 3rd and 9. Just stop it. Oh, come on. Okay. If you all say so, Vegas. Yeah. Is your name Archibald? Is your name Archibald some Russian surname? Yes. Arch, if you were Pats, when would you put in Drake Mayer? I'm thinking week 5 versus Dolphins if Tua is still out. I hope Tua never, and as I said in my NFL review this morning, I hope Tua never plays again. Like, it's just he's never going to be right in the head again. And he got injured on just such a rudimentary hit. It's not like he got like body slammed to the ground and his head smashed into the turf. It was just like just general contact. And one last thing I want to talk about the Cowboys. It was either the end of the 3rd quarter or the beginning of the 4th quarter. That safety on the Saints came over on a route where they're trying to hook up to CeeDee Lamb in the end zone and mugged the ever-loving piss out of CeeDee Lamb, hit him the hardest I've ever seen him hit in the NFL. And CeeDee, one, got up there's primetime Cousins. That's the primetime Cousins I know. What have you ever won for 9 yards in your life? You're going to take off? I mean, sure, I guess that was just a covered scramble there because the Eagles must have locked down every receiver. Let's see here. But yeah, CeeDee, he got up. Well, number one, he was slow as shit to get up because he's probably half dazed and had to figure out what exactly he was doing at that moment in time and where he was. But man, he had a look on his face saying like, wow, I did not sign up for this shit. I'm in a late out of reach game, and I'm taking shots like that for this bum ass squad. I mean, he is already salty enough, and his mama is already talking shit about Dak and him not hooking him up in the playoffs and all that. Man, few more shots like that from CeeDee Lamb, and it is going to be drama central in Dallas, and I'm going to have my popcorn ready for it. Because I'm serious, that safety from the Saints lit his ass up bad. At first, I was like, oh God, don't be a helmet to helmet. Please don't get a first down. And then you looked at the replay, clean ass hit. Just came in full force, double fist shove, knocked his ass right to the ground. Oh my God. Welcome to the NFL against a real team, bitch. Anyway, where was I? Well, the Giants were not the first team this year to lose and not even give up a touchdown. Who cares? It's funnier when the Giants do it. I don't know who else that was, but anyway. Yes, that Super Bowl that Philly won cured my rage against them. It did. It really did. We got to play the Giants in the meaningless bowl. Thank you, J.S. Smooth. That is an excellent reference. What has Shane Dawson and iJustine done now? It's funny because I did a community post about iJustine. Oh, well, let's talk about the YouTube drama. We'll talk about some Archfiend reminiscent characters in his lore here. Speaking of myself in third person, like his stuff. Anyway, I looked at iJustine's channel for the first time in I don't know how long. She has videos. Well, first of all, she has like 7 million subscribers, 7 point something million subscribers. And she has videos that are like a week to 10 days old that have like 40,000 views. And I'm like, yikes. And like everything from like, I looked like a span of like 10 to 20 days. There was like one video that was over 50,000 views. And I think it was like 62,000, but she is not getting it anywhere near the amount of audience that she used to, and all her stuff. And like people like tried saying back, like, oh, a lot of her stuff is like sponsored content now. Like, dude, I used to get offered sponsored contract deals, and they would base it on how many views the video got. If I reviewed some product or wore something with like like one was like a company that had their logo on a hat. Would I wear? All I had to do was like wear the hat in the video, and they would pay me based on like what the video views got, and they weren't that good of deals. But then again, deals might be a lot bit better today. I'm talking about stuff from like 10 years ago. So yes, I digress. Things have changed, but still, like, there's no way like she's reviewing like the Tesla truck. Like, oh yeah, I'm sure Tesla's paying her like $1 million to sit and get a video that has 40,000 views. Like, oh boy, that's going to move a lot of Teslas. Anyway, wow. And the fact is that she's still doing videos on the reg. She's still doing like 2-3 videos a week. So that goes to show you that like she needs this to get by. Anyway, it sucks seeing her fall so flat on her face. That stupid ass money whore, stupid blood money whore. Anyways, that concludes the iJustine portion. That concludes the iWhore portion of today's video. Oh my God, Saquon ran into the back of his guard. That's great. That's just great. As for Shane Dawson, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing lately. I know he pretty much got canceled by Will Smith's. I don't know. She's still married to Will Smith, Jada. Anyway, I know she canceled him a month or two, a couple years ago. But yeah, who cares? As for current YouTube drama, well, I don't know if you want to call it drama, but I think this whole Nikocado avocado thing might be the greatest anything in the history of YouTube. Now, there is a part of me, and I'll give the brief synopsis of it for those of you that haven't followed up on it. Nikocado avocado is a guy that used to be a rather thin individual, started doing mukbangs and put on literal hundreds of pounds of weight, just turned into a fat slob, for lack of a better term. Just was eating his life away, was having health issues and all this other stuff, and would make videos of his suffering and dying and whatnot. to now, apparently, he supposedly filmed enough videos to upload a 2-year time span where during that time he lost over 200 pounds of weight and just made a video about a week or two ago where he had a panda big mask thing on and availed himself to be a puppet master that was controlling the narrative the whole time. And he talks with his surly, serious voice and reveals himself to have lost all this weight, where people thought that he was just continually just doing nothing but making mukbangs, which is astounding because if this is true, because there is a part of me that thinks like, well, maybe he just shot that video before he started doing the whole mukbang thing and then just like inserted it in here because I'm like, what has he not been out in public the last 2 years? Like no one has seen him. And like, that's the thing. Like he's painting the whole narrative that he's just been uploading these videos that he had backlogged. God, the Eagles are probably going to go for a 4th down again. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got to go for a 4th down again. But anyways, I'm still leaning more towards the fact that he backlogged his videos, been dumping them out for the past couple of years and just like duped everyone. And if that's the case, I think that is so spectacular because I'm someone that I've seen his videos. I've seen a number of people tell me to make something about this whole situation and Jalen, you better get a 1st down and then some. Oh boy. Whoa. I don't think you need to slide there. You could have got more, but anyways, I'll take that. Wow. Yards for days, Jalen. Thank you. I used to see his videos and like, is this going to come back? If that's excessive celebration for Jalen Hurts, you got to be kidding me. Because he spiked the ball after the slide. There's no way. There's no way they're that sensitive and soft about it. That's considered delay of game. Are you kidding me? Okay, so now we got to gift wrap the football and give it back to the ref after the end of each play. Okay, got it. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. I don't show any excitement, guys. Hey, man, you made a big play on a 4th down. Don't be excited about that. Hand the ball back gently to the ref. Don't spike it. Like, I understand why that's a rule. Like, you can't just have like that delay. I'm sorry, but that delay of game is a rule to stop when things are going like in a hurry up offense. Like, because you'll see it when someone's going in a hurry up offense and they place the ball and then like one of the defensive linemen from the other end, I'm trying to run in to get it lined up, and then he kicks the ball and it rolls like a foot or two away. Like that's for shit like that. Like, come on. Delay of game. It was instantly after the play. I'm sorry. That is horse shit. Like, I'm sorry. Is it just me or has like a ball never been spiked after a big play before? Like that wasn't in the end zone? I'm sorry. I don't even care what else happens on this drive. I am so hung up on that. I am just so hung up on that. Third and 11. Oh my God. Don't spike the ball, Jalen. Don't spike the ball. Relax. Relax. Don't spike the ball. I would have been such a dick about like after that run there. I would have been such a dick. I would went up to the ref and like clean the ball with my towel and like handed it to the ref. I mean, here you go. Oh shit. But anyways, the Nikocado avocado thing is glorious. I'm sorry, I've been ignoring the chat here, guys. Let me check it. Oh my gosh, guys, I've been neglecting you all. I'm sorry. I got a school question. Okay. The monkey that does your job better. I got a school question. First round of exam season coming up soon. Got any useful studying techniques? Try to find a way to remember info without feeling overwhelmed or end up forgetting it later. I mean, all you can say is study, recite it, study your notes in class, take good note taking in class was the greatest thing that got me by in college. Okay, that's how you get a concussion. Can we just give it to Barkley? We just give it to Barkley and get a damn touchdown here? What about Booger 2988? Who cares? I am so glad that LOL Live Cal Live podcast is crumbling and failing, and interest is dwindling. Oh boy, because that was his last. That was his last dog and pony show that he could have latched onto, because his channel is falling flat on his face, and he faked cancer to. That's a touchdown. Is that Devontae Smith with the TD? Let's go. Yo, I'll meet you in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. I have a friend that I overreact with. Like anytime the Eagles score, I always go, "That's game." Second, the first score. That's it, over. All right. But yeah, Boogie 2988. No. 3-0 lead. Oh, are you talking about baseball, Christina? I haven't been following what baseball's been doing tonight. Let's see here. Oh, the Brewers. Haha, it's 3-1. Your smart ass comment made a run score. How you like them apples? Oh, Marsh with a home run. Wow. Way to go. Thank you for showing up tonight, Marsh. All right, Christine, I wouldn't talk too much because your team is about to lose a playoff spot to the Mets. Yikes. You better hope my Phillies show up in this last series against the Mets. Because if they lose that series to them, bye-bye Atlanta playoff chances. Have I ever watched beach volleyball? The girls, yeah. Of course. Was the avocado guy hibernating? I guess so. I haven't followed too much of what's happened the past couple of days about it. But I mean, it is a good question. Like if he really did sequester himself for more than a year, like how did no one not catch him in his weight loss and not see him in public. But anyways, I enjoy these live streams. Arch, are you reading any history books right now? I'm reading that one. No, I'm not reading any history books right now. Nothing right now. Sorry. I have a theory. It was some experimental art project. He came from an art background before YouTube. We're talking about Nikocado Avocado. I mean, it's crazy if like he committed to it, because I again, going back to what I said before, like so many people have told me like to make a video about this guy. Oh, you've talked about overweight people before and blah, blah, blah. And there's just something about like when I watched his videos, I couldn't put my finger on him. Just like there's something about it. It just seems a bit more than eccentric gay, in that it just seemed fake. And there's just something like, there just is something that is not genuine about him, and the constant eating, the degradation of life and all that. Anyways, like exactly now, of course. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. No Fun League. Oh, we're talking about the spike. Oh my gosh, I need to catch up. I'm sorry, I'm about to skip a lot of your questions. Do you think Mike Tyson might break that Paul guy's jaw? I think Jake or why am I forgetting the other one's name? Jake or asshole Paul. Either one of them would destroy Mike Tyson in a fight, because number one, they both have enough legit boxing training to actually box and not just be some like celebrity fight of the week type thing. Logan, that's the other one. God, I always get them confused. Which one is the WWE? Logan is the WWE guy. Okay, Jake Paul is. I probably have that completely backwards. I'm sorry. Anyways, the shorter Paul brother that's good at boxing is going to kick Mike Tyson's ass, because any trainer that is worth their salt is going to just tell him to just jab and stay defensive. Don't get in close. Don't take a chance of getting a shot from him. He's young enough and fast enough that he's going to tire Mike out within 2 or 3 rounds, and he's going to go in for the kill and torch him. Like, I'm sorry, but like Mike Tyson in his day would kill both Paul brothers at the same time, but he's an old ass man now. Does he still have punching power? Absolutely. I wouldn't want to fight him. I wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson when he's 70 years old. But the Paul brothers can actually fight. Sorry, I got distracted. Cheerleaders were in the background. They're just going to dance around him. Oh, not that they're both fighting him. Anyways, the shorter one that's actually fighting him, just going to dance around him. But anyway, yeah, I get Mike Tyson, almost senior citizen, but still think he is, I don't know, man straight to hurt Paul, dude. Again, not going to get in to hit him. They're just going to play defensive, just jab him, stop him, tackle him. Not Mike Tyson. Tackle the guy on TV. Anyways, watching the game on ESPN2 with the Super Manning brothers and Belichick commentating and listening to you. Commonception. I'd personally kiss the ball and pat the ref's head every time to be safe. Okay, it's like muscle memory. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. The touchdown just got scored as far as my chat goes. God, you guys talk too much. What's your problem? All right, prime time. Cousins here. 3rd and 6. Let's see what abysmal. Oh, we got a first down. Jinx that. Seen any new movies, Arch? No. I just got around to finally watching. Why am I forgetting the name of the damn atomic bomb movie? Shit, that came out when Barbie came out. Anyways, that movie. I just finally got around to watching that like a month ago, which was very good, by the way. Almost as good as the cup of hot chocolate I'm having right now. Okay. Oh, boy, this defense is going to get more and more tired, and they're going to give up more and more runs. Do I still watch AEW wrestling? I do. Watch every pay-per-view, every collision. I don't watch Rampage anymore because that's just been too damn much. But Dynamite is still must-watch TV in my world. But please let that be offensive line holding. I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, there you go. Offensive line holding. Anyway, yes, I do watch AEW, but man, their audience is turning out on them. It's just getting old on them, not interesting to them anymore. But Jesus, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing what happened here. Okay, I love the wrestling in AEW. I'm a sellout to just seeing actual good matches, but I will fully admit that like a lot of the storytelling has fallen way short. This Hangman Swerve stuff I think has been phenomenal lately, and oh boy, thanks for catching that sack on camera, ESPN. Thank you. I totally could see it when it went 6 feet out the side of my television. What is the flag on? I was going to say, what did he do? Oh, okay. Yes, that will get a flag. Like, come on, Nakobe. Shit, dude. But yeah, AEW. Oh, that was hands to the face too. Okay. That could have been a face mask penalty as well. But anyway, yeah, AEW. I think that even given any point in time in the Attitude Era, they have consistently the best pay-per-view matches, like best end-to-end pay-per-view matches. All In had Pac versus oh my gosh, why am I forgetting his name? Jesus Christ, this is embarrassing. Because I really love him. Oh, I'm drawing a complete. I can't. I can't think of the damn British guy's name. Someone's gonna be naming it in the chat. Like, you stupid ass. Will Ospreay. Jesus Christ. Pocket Will Ospreay had. Is there going to be a single play without a penalty here tonight? Pocket Will Ospreay had such a great match, and boy, they set up Willow Nightingale and Statlander for such the shit spot of a pay-per-view where it's like, oh, they gotta follow that match. And they had arguably a more entertaining match. That's a stupid penalty to take right in front of the referee. What the hell are you thinking? Even close. It wasn't even just like it was a shove. He made a fist. That's like misconduct. Is he ejected? Oh, I was going to say, I thought they were going to eject him, which they technically could. I mean, it wasn't that much of a punch, but he balled up his fist. What a stupid ass play to make. You got 2 minutes left before halftime, McLeod. What a dumb ass. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, AEW. Yeah, their pay-per-views are just, as the young kids say, lit. I live for their pay-per-views. They're just, I don't know. Because like even in the Attitude Era, you would have like Scotty 2 Hotty in a match or something like that on the pay-per-view. I'm like, who gives a shit about this? There'd always be one or two just junk matches on a pay-per-view card, unless it was like a WrestleMania. But anyway, yes, I still watch AEW. Back to the chat. Am I a fan of classic show Tales from the Crypt? Oh my gosh, am I ever. My brother and I, we used to actually tape them on HBO and like watch them back. Okay, I got a question for you, Horror of One. What is the best episode of Tales from the Crypt? I should actually write down. I don't have a pen and paper handy, but damn. All right. I'll tell you whether or not if you're correct. All right, Horror of One. What is the best episode of Tales from the Crypt? What is it called? And the episode, it's not like you need to see like the script of the show to know the title of it. But what is it? And I'll tell you if you're correct. Or if anyone else wants to answer that's seen the show Tales from the Crypt. Chris Jericho does need to call it a career. He is unwatchable, yes. Hi, Jake. Anyway. All right, I'm waiting for Horror One to catch up to me. The chat's probably delayed, but anyway. The episode with Jerry Jones. Well, that was all of them. That was a good one. Oops. Oh, shit. Closed my chat. Hold on. It's just mocking the WMA because I don't watch. Manic at Large. That was your favorite one? All right. Horror of One. I'm sorry. That's incorrect. The answer is Chop Poker. Chop Poker is the best classic episode of Tales from the Crypt. Number one, it is so simple, yet so terrifying. Now, granted, they had simple episodes that were terrifying as well. But man, now we're gonna wax poetic on Tales from the Crypt because that was such a good show. But yeah, Chop Poker. If you haven't seen Chop Poker, find. I don't even want to spoil it. It was such a good episode. Yep, shocker. First down and then some. Oh, they're going to be down 10-3. Excuse me, 10-7 at halftime. Cardinals legit or nah? I mean, someone said it the best in my NFL review this morning. Said, you sometimes forget how good Kyler Murray can be. And that's the thing. You forget about it because he'll have a game like you saw yesterday. Almost said last week, yesterday. And then he'll follow it up with like 150 yards and two interception, 1 touchdown performance. So, I mean, that's why you forget. But, man, he's got the skill set to do everything. Anyways. I do remember that episode where Arnold the episode with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's the one where the old man gets the body parts from the younger man to win over the young girl, only to find out that the old man gets the girl in the end because he's filthy rich now because he paid for all the young body parts. But anyways, yes, that was the Arnold Schwarzenegger episode. Oh yes, the Sneed is the Kirk Douglas Paths of Glory one where he convinced his son he wasn't going to be assassinated in the end, his dad, because he and funnily enough, the Chop Poker guy was in that. He's the one that calls him Yellow. the name of the episode. That was one of the Chop Poker guys. Lance Henriksen. Yeah, it's weird because there was you'd find some episodes where the same actor would be in multiple episodes, like Yellow and Chop Poker. But yeah, he convinces his son in the end that he's not going to be assassinated, only to find out that his dad actually had real bullets in the not assassinated, executed. He was put behind a firing line. But yes, that was a very good episode. The Eagles hopefully are winning. Yeah, well, I hope so. Have I ever seen the movie Creep Show? Mr. Pratt. Mr. Pratt. Hello, Mr. Pratt. Yes, that's another one that I've watched 1,000 times with my brother. It's weird because, like, I'm sure, much like any other kid my age or any other kid that saw that movie, you end up fast forwarding to the last segment with the cockroaches because it's so much better than anything else. Well, looking at it with a more adult eye, you appreciate the other segments of the movie as well. But like, I could always remember the one with the whatever werewolf or whatever it was that was in the crate, and the guy gets his bitchy wife to get shoved into the box and killed. I can always remember watching that. I'm like, oh, this is so stupid. But then, like, being older, it's like, yeah, some guys do want to shove their wife. Not mine. Some guys would want to shove their wife in a box like that. Like, you look at it from an adult eye, whereas as a kid, I was like, this is so stupid. Yeah, this is boring. Fast forward to the cockroach scene again. Or the one where Leslie Nielsen buries Ted Danson up to his neck in sand. Meteor shit. One of the greatest Stephen King spoken lines in the history of his cinema appearances. Meteor shit. I've actually seen Creep Show 2 a number of times as well. Favorite one segment from being Creep Show 2. Actually, I like the one with the wooden Indian that takes vengeance on the smoke shop owner for getting killed, and that blob, whatever it was called, that was in the lake, where the guy outswims it to get to the shore. He's like, I beat you, and the blob just goes and just goes and jumps out of the water and kills him. Because it's like one time it's like, oh wow, you finally get a happy ending in Creep Show. They finally escaped with their life, and he got to the shore. He escaped the blob, and the blob's just like, no. Okay, 3rd and goal here. This is okay. Hey Darnold, do you think you could scale back the hate a bit and talk about how you're going to make ordinary Americans' lives better? Oh, I said Darnold. They're talking about Sam Darnold. I was like, what does Sam Darnold have to do with the rest of what you're saying here? Ordinary Americans' lives better. Oh, right. You can't because you're a rich asshole all your life. Yes. I don't even want to get into politics tonight. We all know my stance on this anyway, but it's a night of football and YouTube drama here. Oh boy, he's going to get a touch. That's out of the end zone. Woo. Okay. We're taking the field goal attempt. Oh, the Eagles are going to take the lead in the halftime. Boy, I am excited given how they played in the first half. In politics? What's that? You ever seen Troll 1? Just kidding. I don't think there is a Troll 1. That's a good point. I've never thought about that, but yeah, I guess I assume there is. That's a good question. I've never thought about that, but I assume there is a Troll 1. I'm glad Tales from the Crypt didn't get revived by Shamalabla guy. You like that? You like that? Yes, the classic Kirk Cousins line. You like that? That might have been the first and only time he won a night game. Because I remember that was a night game that quote came from. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday Night Football. You like that? You like that? That was back when the commies were called the beep. I'm sorry, did I just get censored there? Hey, sorry, I just want to finish that. No more Coco interruptions. Yo, we got the lead going into the halftime. This game is a wrap. All right, so do you remember the Tales from the Crypt episode Maniac at Large, though? Was I was gonna say there's a I'm pretty sure I'm sorry, not to divert, but I'm pretty sure that was based off of the original Tales from the Crypt movie, which I want to ask if you saw. It was actually the first segment in the Tales from the Crypt movie. It was from like 1970 something. If you haven't seen it, see that. It was about an escaped maniac, and what happens is the wife kills her husband, and like she's listening to the radio, and she hears like there's an escaped maniac, but she kills her husband, and she's trying to, I think she like tries to make it look like it was like a fall or something like that, but she has to deal with this escaped maniac that is in a Santa Claus outfit that is outside her house and during Christmas time, and she can't leave the house, and she just killed her husband, and that becomes a whole thing. And not to spoil it and whatever, but I don't remember, because I'm pretty sure that was called Maniac at Large. So I'm trying to think what exact episode of Tales from the Crypt, because I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them. But, and I know some of the Tales from the Crypt episodes were based on segments that were in that movie as well. Anyway, Maniac. But what was the was it? Who was in, or was there a famous actor in the Maniac at Large? Because what is the 1979s? I think you meant 70s, but yeah. So what's the YouTube drama about? I don't know. What is it not about? Wonder what Ray William Johnson's doing these days. All right. Huge half for the Eagles. Huge half. Oh my God. Happened to Cleveland's baseball team also. They use known as. Oh. He does YouTube shorts, really? Wow. I haven't heard or seen anything. Archfiend, tell us your cocoa recipe. This is a threat. Hot cocoa powder poured in cup, add water and milk. Hot water and milk. When you call them the commies, I think of communists. Yes, that is the coalition I want, because they're evil. The Washington Blue Fleshes. Haven't watched Ray William Johnson since Capitol Hill Gangsta. Wow. My Oklahoma City Thunder will win the 2025 NBA championship. Man, Austin, if either Oklahoma or Minnesota made it to the final, we would have had a much more entertaining finals. I'm not saying either of them would have beat the Celtics, but it would have been better than that shitty, unwatchable, over by game 2 that we saw. Anyways. Boo, signed Seattle. Bet your house on it. Oh. It's the one where the librarian is afraid she might be the next victim of the serial killer. Oh. That doesn't sound familiar. I had to have seen that. Yeah, I don't remember that one. Why is Philly struggling so much with the lowly Falcons? Come on. I mean, what? They got to give them hope in this game, right? All right. Since Christina Critty is here. Oh, God damn. I did a baseball check. Never mind. Yikes. All right. Would you ever do co-stream with EDP and watch and talk Eagles? I will do a live stream with EDP if he live streams with me from jail. I will absolutely do a live stream if he live streams from jail. Oh yeah, shit, sign me up. It's the Falcons though. Well, this Eagles team ain't exactly anything to write home about, so it can be the Falcons night. EDP hates the Cowboys and will call you the N-word. I mean, he can't go more than 3 words without saying the F or N-word. So, what a surprise. The Archfiend wins the state of Pennsylvania 19 electoral votes, stopping both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris' path to 270. Oh, boy. Thoughts on Shaquille O'Neal? Shaquille O'Neal and Snoop Dogg might be the two most – they might be the richest two people that made money outside of their original professional careers. Snoop is probably, I would say, I wouldn't be surprised if someone said he's made 20 times the amount of money just on advertisements and TV appearances and whatnot than he has actually selling albums. And for Shaq, if you said he's made 20 times the amount of money on advertisements, TV shows, etc., than what he made playing basketball, I'd believe you. That's my thoughts on Shaquille O'Neal, and conversely, Snoop Dogg. Any YouTube channels you watch at all currently? There's a lot of YouTube channels I watch at all currently. Right now, I watch a lot of like channels that specialize in Ukraine war. If the Ukraine war wasn't happening right now, I don't know what I would be doing to fill my void of time. But let's bring up my subscription list here. Let's see my subscription videos. Let's see, Maximilian Dude, Grand Pooh Bear. I like Mario Maker videos, so I follow channels like that. AEW is an H3 Highlights channel. Business Basics. I'm just remembering what I wanted to talk about during halftime. The Sun, that's a media source in the UK. Kino Casino. I got a mention on Kino Casino a couple weeks ago. I'll have to play that. iTalk Studios, they do baseball. 6ABC Philadelphia, The Sun. A lot of these are repeating. That's why I'm not saying the name. Botchamania. Brooks Holt. He plays miniature golf with his girlfriend. This is the type of shit that I subscribe to, guys. I'm giving you a look at Video Game Donkey. Professor Gertis Explains. That's a Ukraine war channel. Piers Morgan Uncensored. Justin Wong. Justin Wong does a lot of fighting videos. Capcom specifically. Silicon Curtain. That's a Ukraine channel. Not necessarily full Ukraine. Saturated Content. It's the only way I keep up to date on Boogie 2988 videos because he uploads them to his channel. He doesn't like Ray William Johnson them. He just does like critical commentary of them, and it's so much more entertaining than actually watching his channel. Vlogging Through History, one of my favorite history channels. Chris, the guy that hosts Vlogging Through History, he's like on that short list of people I like there's YouTubers like I would actually like sit down and have like lunch with, like Jay from OSW Review. I'd sit down with him, Mike from Red Letter Media, and Chris. Like that would be my table of 4. Chris from Vlogging Through History, Jay from sorry, I'm losing myself in reviews here. Highlight reviews. And anyways, moving along. One of the there's someone that made I wish I knew because I'm not subscribed to the channel. It came up, the algorithm recommended it to me. I'd be curious to see what your guys' guesses are for this. No Rich Evans love. Yes, of course. Oh, I like that both of you. The horror of one and Jacob Donnelly ask about Rich Evans simultaneously. How cute. Yeah, Rich Evans is my second favorite. I like Jay too. Jay Bauman is good as well. But Mike is the OG. I mean, they're technically all OGs, but Mike is the OG head honcho. But anyway, you'd go ghost hunting with Chris Boers. Oh my God, what a fun time that would be. You got to bring peanut butter because that's what he leaves for people. Anyways, let me play this game. Shout out to Kino Casino here. Let me oh shit. I should have not bookmarked, but they were doing some review of a Review Tech USA video from like years ago, and Review Tech USA mentions me, and then conversely Kino Casino mentions me. I don't even remember why or what that Review Tech USA was making the video about, and why he mentions me in the video. Like, I don't remember calling him out, or I don't know if he's criticizing something I made about someone else. Anyways, that lore aside, where is? Well, let me find out when they exactly mentioned me here. I know it's about 20 minutes in.
To work every day to see if there was work. There would be sometimes there wasn't work for a week.
Right, hold on.
No hours. Can it even be?
Job didn't have work for a week because I have a cold.
Wait, is this like supposed
every day?
Sorry, I got just vamp. Just talk amongst yourselves.
I get a check from. It was from YouTube. Archie, I have to disagree.
Okay, here's the thing. Here, let's play this quick clip.
Enough work. Where did I get a check from? It was from YouTube. Archie, I have to disagree with you, man. YouTube has been my steadiest job I've had since.
There's a difference there. So Archfiend, he did do YouTube as a hobby. Okay, he made money, but he was actually college educated and worked a really good job, and he's still with his wife, and he has kids that he's raising successfully on his good income that isn't YouTube, and he doesn't have to humiliate himself like you and react to documentaries of his own downfall, Dickers.
Yeah.
So it actually aged pretty well, Archfiend's take, to tell you the truth, bud.
By the way,
enjoy being a circus freak for peanuts, Dickers. If you have 3 jobs, but you're scheduled no hours, he must be the most worthless person on staff.
Yeah, exactly.
Surely they do have hours to give out.
I think they mentioned me a time or two more, but anyways, you get the idea. But so thank you to Kino Casino for that mention. Because I actually watched them. Well, I've even said how I've subscribed to their channel when I was going over the things. But they were talking about how Rich at Review Tech USA. I guess this video was from years ago. And again, I don't know what he was referencing as far as what I had said originally and why he was saying how YouTube was his secure income or whatever. And now the Kino Casino guys are now talking about his downfall and how he's not doing well on YouTube anymore and all this stuff, and how my take has aged, how that's aged nicely for a lot of people that I talked about, but I don't even remember. If someone could correct me, I don't know. I don't remember every single minute of content I made. I don't ever remember mentioning anything about Review Tech USA and his job situation or anything like that. Maybe I did. I honestly don't recall. But anyways, Game Dude. Oh my gosh. Rich hasn't had a steady job since like Radio Shack. Okay. I'm not even full in on the lore of Review Tech USA. He's someone I know who watches my videos. He's even come in through live streams here. So I don't even know anything to attack the guy on specifically. I mean, I've heard some of the stuff that the Kino Casino guys have said and whatnot. But again, any of that shit that's happened in the past, I don't even recall it happened or going after the guy at any point in time. But anyways, regardless, thank you, Kino Casino, for the very nice shout out and pointing out why my take ages so well and how my stance of like, hey, you know, I never left my 9 to 5 for YouTube and look at me. It was nice to have YouTube as a hobby, but I never treated it anything more than that. Anyways, so yeah. I like Ancient Americas. They do history on pre-Columbian America. Oh, never heard of them. YouTube is the steadiest job they've had. Sad. Anyways. He calls himself the ghost. He doesn't just call himself the ghost doctor. Ice truck thriller. There's some like learned name. Like he calls himself like it's something like, God, I forget the exact title he has. It's like paranormal behaviorist or some shit like that. And it's like, what the hell is that? Is that a title you just created? Because that's not like a degreed program at the community college around the corner, is it? But anyways, he does say he calls himself like, I'm a paranormal psychokinesis or some shit. Anyways. The angry video glasses guy. I don't know what we're talking about here. It's not taunting to spike the ball. The game is rigged. Spiking the ball is not in the rule book. I just looked it up. They're making up rules. I know there is legit rules about delay of game with making the ball like go out of bounds or something, but it's only ever enforced if the damn like offense is in like a hurry up mode or they're trying to get a play in real quick or anything like that. Because it's not like they couldn't just get another ball from the sideline. It's not like that's the one ball they have to continue to use through the game. Because it's like, you know, when there's an errant pass or the quarterback has to air it out and throw it, you know, over the guys on the bench, they don't go, we need that ball back, quick, get it back in here. Like, no, they have the ball guy on the side, give him the damn ball. Oh, shit. Oh, I have a feeling this game's going to be 13-7 very soon. But anyways, the amazing gay theist. Oh, that's a burn, JS Smooth. Damn. J Smooth, sorry, I added an S. How's a delay a game? The ball didn't go out of bounds. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. I've seen like I said when it happened. I've seen delay of games where they have the defenders are running back to get on their side of the field, and one of them accidentally kicks the ball when they have it placed down in front of center. I've seen delay games come from that, which that I can understand because it's in hurry up offense mode. I understand that. That's a delay of game, and that's bullshit. And if you're on defense, you gotta have a heads up for where that ball is because you will get called for it. So yeah, you deserve to get called. But yeah, it doesn't have to bounce out of bounds. Yeah, that's a first down and then some. Okay. Chris Boers would be the kind of guy who comes up with the role paranormal gynecologist, then make a show of himself performing a vaginal exam on an empty exam table. Wow, that's a good one. Send that to him. Email it to him. Let's get this happening. I once asked if ghosts are real. How come no one won a Nobel Prize in science in, I don't know, biology, physics, chemistry, medicine, literature. Good point. What are my thoughts on Thunderfoot? I've always been a fan of his science videos, but I could take or leave the rest. I have not watched him in years. And I used to be subscribed to him, and I unsubscribed years ago. And then the algorithm recommended a video of his. He's now like an anti-Tesla guy, and he's predicting the demise of Tesla. And it was one video I watched. I was like, well, it's interesting. I mean, I would love to see Tesla fall flat on its face. I don't think it's going to happen, but it'd be interesting if it does. But anyways, he's convinced that Tesla is going to fold up and die any day now. That's yet to be seen, but okay. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Thunderfoot. I haven't watched him in years, except that one video the algorithm recommended to me. 2nd and 5, red zone. Eagles defense needs to lock down, and I don't have much faith because they're running right through them every damn time, except that time. 3rd down. Big 3rd down here. Okay. Oh my gosh, life in a tent. That is an OG J chat. Jesus. Holy shit. What a name from the past. Wonder if whatever he's doing right now, if he's wearing those big, ridiculous sunglasses. I bet he is. Probably wears them to like the strip club. Okay, 3rd and 4. Primetime Cousins, turnover. Oh, if that ain't the primetime Cousins I know. What a shithead. God, he sucks. Oh my God. Get sacked, bitch. Oh, you shithead. Oh, you just know it's coming, man. Oh, Cousins, you suck. Now watch the Falcons miss the field goal from just the bad karma you bring in primetime games. All right, they made the field goal. Oh, boy. Wow. I do like that. It's fun to yell every time Cousins fails. That is fun. It's Jason Kelsey. I don't recognize him in a non-Mummers uniform. those two cops that were walking with Jason Kelsey were very serious. All right. What I want to know is, how the hell do you drive a car with a tablet with all your controls in the center? Kind of need buttons when you have to keep your eyes on the road. I know someone who has a Tesla, and it did some sort of automatic system update, but it had trouble connecting to the Tesla mothership, and the car was undrivable till it finally connected and was able to upload like the system update for the car's motherboard. The thing about this is like, they say, hey, it's whatever, shitty connections happen in this world and whatnot. What if it was like an emergency, like you needed to go, like the psycho killer Santa Claus from the Tales from the Crypt movie was after you, and you're like, you get in the car and the only thing that pops up, you can't override it. Now, I don't know if it was telling him, upload your shit or else you're going to get locked out. And he probably just said, you got 10 days to do it, 9 days to do it. And he probably just said, skip, keep doing it. Yeah, I'll get to it. I get to it. I don't know if that's what he did, but it literally, because I was there when it happened, it literally just has a lockout screen and you can't use the car. And it took hours for it to connect and upload this. That is horse shit. And there's no way, and if there is a way to override it, it wasn't obvious. I looked at the screen with him. I was like, there's no way you could work around the pumps. If there's some secret thing where you got to like put the key card like under your ass while you fart at the same time or something like that. I don't know if that's what it was. That is so inexcusable that there is no way you could get around that. But anyways, that's my Tesla rant for the evening. Someone send that to Thunderfoot. Anyways, they suck to work on too, I can imagine. All right. Okay. I meant to ask this question during halftime. Is a business channel that the algorithm recommended to me, a guy that does just videos based on business and money and financials. Anyways, it is going off of last year's revenue for NFL teams, and he detailed and explained why these 5 teams are. If anyone saw this video, please don't spoil for everyone. I found it so interesting because, like, at the start of the video, I listed my 5 teams that I thought were the answer, but the question was, or well, the video topic was, the 5 lowest revenue earning teams in the NFL. I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think the 5 lowest revenue earning teams in the NFL were last season? Not going now, not going over 10 years. I'd be curious because the teams that I thought were number 1 and 2. Well, I don't want to. I'm just curious to see what you guys guess. Okay, first guess: Jaguars, not one of the 5. Like I'm curious. I'm curious to see how long it goes till someone gets one of them. Jaguars, not one of the 5. Panthers, not one of the 5. I saw this. I was like, I'm going to ask this during my live show, and I looked into it, and it's legit. Browns, not one of the top 5. Titans, not one of the 5. I'm curious. I like Chiefs. Chiefs were the number 1 least earning. Falcons, not one of the bottom 5. And when someone says it, I'll tell you like where the rank was. Bengals, not one of the 5. Because this is going exactly how I planned. I was like, I guarantee. Buccaneers, we have the first correct answer. Buccaneers was number 4. Chargers, we have another one. JC Shades. Jets, no. Rams, no. Buccaneers, like I'm curious to see, like, okay, we got 2 of them. We got the Buccaneers and Chargers. Chargers were number 2. Buccaneers were number 4. Commanders, certainly no. Panthers, no. And Jacksonville has plain passionate football fan base. I find it hard to believe they'd grow so little. Nope. Texans, no. Pats, no. This is good. And again, this is going off of last year's, but you know what? One of these teams, I was like stunned that one of the teams was it. The Bears, no. Vikings, no. Texans, no. See, this is crazy. Like the number one hasn't been named yet. The number 1 lowest earning revenue team in the NFL last year. Green Bay, number 5. Green Bay. And then I'll go into explain because the guy's video explains how and why there is such low revenue for these teams. Bills, no. Seahawks, no. Dolphins, no. Niners, no. What's crazy is Raiders, no. Lions, J-Chat, number 1 lowest earning revenue team. So now we're just missing 1, I think. You said, wait, I think we got all 5. You said the Packers, that was number 5. Tampa was number 4. Chargers. Tampa, Chargers, and Lions. I think we're missing 1. I don't want to say because I don't think it was said yet. Wait. Chargers, Lions. I'm not naming them in order, so I don't. Chargers, Lions, Rams. Am I forgetting one? Chargers, Lions, Rams. I'm thinking of the video in my head. Chargers, Lions, Rams, Buccaneers. Chargers, Lions, Rams, Buccaneers, Packers. Oh yeah, we did name them all. Okay. So number 5, the Packers. And they explain this why, and I never even thought of this. It's because their market size is so small that their revenue that they earn and their stadium is so old and antiquated that they don't have like a lot of like the high-end luxury boxes and stuff like that. And the way that their revenue gets hurt from their market size being so small is that when you have like a Saturday 1:00 game and like you see it's like, the Cowboys versus Saints, you have the Packers game on the same time. I guarantee you a majority of out there, did you have that Packers game on your TV at 1:00? And that's the thing. The Packers market is the only market that game is shown in. So the revenue cut is so small. And I never thought about that. Because when you're airing up against all these other 1:00 games, I doubt none of like outside the Packers market, who is going to get that game as like their game of the week? Most of us are going to get the Cowboys versus Saints. That Packers game is only going to be aired in Green Bay. And that market is so small, it commands such little revenue. So the team gets such little revenue in return. And they said the same for the Tampa as well, that they're all that's one of like the least populated areas. And when they have those 1:00 games, their game doesn't get prime showing. It's going to be like Dallas or the Eagles or the Giants, even these bigger market teams. So it's crazy. It's like you're basically oh God, that was a touchdown for days. Your market size kills you. And just to cut to the end, to the Detroit thing, why they're so low, they live in such an impoverished area that it affects their revenue as well. The Chargers were on the list and their revenue is so low because they don't just share a stadium with the Rams. The Rams own the stadium and they have to pay to rent the stadium for every single home game they play. Oh, we're going for a fake. No way. Timeout. Shit. Anyway. But what am I saying? The Lions, they said because they just don't draw revenue because they're in one of the poorest markets in the NFL, and that's why their revenue is so low. That, and they apparently don't draw a lot of money from their stadium, which appears to be packed. So I'm like, how does that not work? They must sell cheap tickets or some shit. But anyways, and I looked it up, and there was all numbers reported, and Forbes even did a report on it as well. I checked that list as well. I was like, this guy just saying what he thinks it is, but no, it's legit. What was the other team? Packers, Rams, Buccaneers, Chargers, and Lions. Okay, so yes, I did cover them. But yeah, it's crazy. Like your market size dictates pretty much how much revenue you're going to get. I mean, duh. But I thought something like the fact that Green Bay is a top 5 lowest profit team in the NFL. Like you figure they have fans all over, but so I never thought about that you're not going to see a Green Bay game if Dallas is playing at the same time, unless you're in that Green Bay market, and that market is so small, they don't draw a lot of revenue from it. But anyways, so yeah, that's my big question I had for for halftime that never got asked during halftime. A few Spanos, yep. The old urinated tree line. But yes, you're exactly right. Trucks, they're on there because they share the stadium. Yep. The Packers are also publicly, and they mentioned as well that they're a publicly traded team. They don't have an owner. It dates back to the 20s when that was allowed, the ownership type was grandfathered in. Yep. Yep, Jacob. Yeah, never had a Packers game on unless it was against my team or unless it was like a Monday Night Football game or obviously Thursday Night Football, etc. Yeah, I was surprised to hear that the Lions were number 1. I was like, wow. And this is last year's number, so I was like, wow, they had a good year. Like they were like the top second or third record pretty much the entire year, but it just goes to shove they have a poor community around them. It affects their revenue. Who knew? Last season NBA Finals was the absolute worst I've seen. I know I didn't even watch them. It was the first time I had no real interest in watching them. I would score check and say like, oh God, Celtics are manhandling them. Great. I don't care. I was like, Arch after Super Bowl 40, I wanted to wear a paper bag. Wow. Excellent reference. So Eagles retake the lead 10-9. Oh my God, this game. All right, let's do a stat check. Does everyone in the North have the same ringing clock? Apparently. Yeah, I forgot we have a new clock down here for this season. I spare no expense for my live shows here in my parents' basement. It's crazy, and maybe this should be concerning, but both my parents who are deceased get mail at this house, and specifically they're getting campaign literature from both candidates. And I'm like, what? Like neither have lived in well, actually my mom lived in the state of Pennsylvania, like when she was like a teenager. My dad has never lived at any point in his life in the state of Pennsylvania. And like, I'll even get like random, like junk mail, like with my aunt's name on it, someone who has never lived in the state of Pennsylvania. Like, how does this happen? And I mentioned to someone at work that they were like, he's like, well, you actually don't know this, but both your mom and dad, even though they're dead, they actually are voting in the election this year. You just don't know it yet. I was like, that's a good point. They probably are. Somehow Pennsylvania, there's going to be votes because it is such a crucial state this time around, man, votes are going to just apparate out of thin air. I said to my wife the other day, we got mail for my daughter who isn't even 2. So she's 1 and change, a piece of campaign literature for my mother and a piece of campaign literature for my father. I said to my wife, I was like, wow, we got mail for the 2 dead people and the 1-year-old. Like that's the mail that came to the house. It's like the living older people didn't get anything. And oh my gosh, people, those of you who are not in the state of Pennsylvania right now, and again, I don't know if people are in the same predicament as I think I'm getting way more campaign literature because more is coming addressed to my wife than me because she's affiliated with the political party and I'm not. I'm listed as an unaffiliated voter. I get so many damn text messages, so much campaign literature, so much everything. I got multiple. Oh boy, Kirk Cousins flushed out of the pocket, running for his life. Let's see what today's like. I'll just bring up today's stuff. Okay. All right. Changes coming to Social Security and Medicare. This is a text message I got today. Kamala's policies: continue taxing senior Social Security. Give full Social Security and Medicare benefits to all illegal immigrants. Pachow. Trump's policies: no taxes on senior Social Security. No cuts to Social Security or Medicare. No raising the retirement age for either program. No benefits for illegal immigrants. Sent by Thomas for Donald J. Trump. Thank you, Thomas. All right. The next message I got today. Did you know about this? Oh, it's a picture I got to click. Senator Bob Casey voted to allow hundreds of millions of dollars in COVID relief to be wasted on projects unrelated to COVID. That son of a bitch. So it's like, it's not even like just the primary candidates that I'm getting messages about. Okay, that concludes the big fourth down here now. That concludes the political portion of today's video. We got primetime cousins being primetime cousins again. Oh, they're going for it on fourth down. 4th and 4 with primetime cousins. Let's go. Let's see what abysmal catastrophe comes out of this for Cousins. That's the first down. Shit. Oh my God. Come on. It's primetime Cousins. I ain't letting that shit complete. I thought it was going to be another sack because he was spending too much time in the pocket. Damn. I mean, let's be real. This is going to play the Saints next week. I don't even care. I don't even care if the Eagles squeak out a 1-point win here. This is gonna beat the Saints. What we saw tonight. Fingertip catch. CJ. That effort. Okay. Ever go to Cooper's in Scranton? Can't say I have. There are a lot of people campaigning for RFK Jr. at my school. Where are you at? Who would campaign for RFK Jr. right now? Oh my gosh, you're going to do a 2-point conversion. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. No flag? Boy, that's a huge 2-point conversion to miss. Anyway. RJ Neely is also unaffiliated with a political party, and his mailbox gets flooded with political ads. Yep. I'm in New Jersey. We never get campaign literature. My sister has gotten mail address to me to her house. I've never lived there. Yeah, I don't know how that shit works. At least I can understand with like my parents. Like I took over like my mom's like financial accounts and stuff like that to pay her bills after my father passed away, so I can at least somewhat understand how stuff of hers accidentally gets mailed here. But yeah, your wife, Ice Thriller. I'm just gonna call you ITT. His wife is an alum of the University of Scranton, and during reunion weekend earlier this year, we went there. Oh, I'd never even heard of it. Are you aware there is only one board-certified proctology in Pennsylvania? I did not. CJ is missing a lot of tackles, Jason. I mean, but what are we to expect? I once made up a fake campaign back in 2016. Christian Ponder 2016. Huntsville, Texas. It was in the spring. Okay. Thoughts on the Electoral College, Archfiend? I don't mind it. I live in the state of Montana. I understand why people hate and like the Electoral College. Because I know the one correlation always, I forget what state it is. I think it's Iowa. Like they always draw the correlation where they say, if you look at the amount of people in Iowa that vote versus the people in New York that vote and the number of electorates there is in Iowa versus New York, there's like whatever, like 1,000 people for every one electorate. I'm just keeping the numbers simple here. And there's like 10,000 for every one electorate vote in New York. Like there's a tremendous disparity. So basically what they're saying is like, if you vote in Iowa, it's the equivalent of like 120 votes in New York. Like, I understand people that like see it as like unfair from that end of things, but it's something that like you can't adjust along the way because I don't know. I just feel like there'd be too many people trying to get like false addresses in a certain state versus another. And I know people try and do that like with Florida now, because you can get residency for, living there for 3 months or something in the summer. I forget what the term is, but anyway, I don't know. I just think it just keeps things as legit as possible just to keep them that way. But it is weird because it is something that was established based on what your population of your state was, and the number of electorates were reflective of that. So like states with high electorates like California and Texas were because they had high populations. But there's obviously states that have different population growth. So, and there's states that have slower population growth, like in Iowa, that has never really spiked in population growth since it's existed. So therefore, their number of electorates in the Electoral College are voted on by a much lower significant number of people. Anyways, I hope that made sense. First down. That comes back from a stupid holding. Oh, son of a bitch. What is it? Oh my God. My God, the Saints must be just shitting themselves in just utter fear. I mean, this might be one of the first forfeited games in NFL history where a team is so afraid to play the other, because I don't think the Saints want none of this next week. They probably just, I just got the text message. Saints game against Eagles forfeited. All right. That's a W. That's another W. That's great. So no matter what, the Eagles escape tonight with a win. That's awesome. God, the thing too is AJ is out for a couple weeks. Like this just like popped up a couple of days ago that he's not gonna be able to play tonight. I'm like, okay, all right, rest up, my son. And now he's like, I'm not gonna be able to play for a couple of weeks. It's like, what? Shit, man. And can Dotson get the ball like more than one time? Shit. Anyway, look at Jason Kelsey losing weight. Saints will not be marching in. Oh, yes, they will. I don't know why. I always call you JC Shades because you have a 3 after your name. So you're getting called JC Shades. But anyway, I live in Montana. Without it, I would probably be one. Probably would only vote in my local races. Arch, what's my ancestry? Chinese, Russian, and English. Don't I look like a Chinese Russian to you? The Eagles need to shake off the Brazilian rust. People say one person, one vote, but we have that in every individual state. Yeah. Where in China? Well, let me bring up my 23andMe map, and you can see. This is proof that I don't lie about my ancestry, unlike Barack Obama, who was born in southeastern Mongolia. Whoop. What the hell? Zoom in. Oh, I'm also sub-Saharan African. Oh, well, shit. Can't zoom in? Oh, Jesus Christ. So anyway, this part of China, like all of it. And from mainland Russia. Oh wait. Shit. Why is it? Okay. Okay. What the hell? This took me to like a different freaking place. No. Out of here. All right. Anyways. It's primarily like that big section of Russia right there, and that primary part of China right there. Anyways. But yeah. So there you go. Arch was born in a Siberian gulag. Okay, this is like the drive of the game. Oh my gosh. Hit a guy who is in Fallen, Jalen. Yes, it is quite the mix. I'm fairly typically boring Midwestern, mostly Scandinavian ancestry. Haha. That explains your loyalty to the evil Cowboys. All right. Either get a touchdown this drive or just go home. Shit. That's a first down. Terrible spot. Terrible spot. He caught that at the marker. Terrible spot. Challenge that. Challenge that. That ball was caught at the marker. Yeah, that caught at the marker. First down. First down. I don't even need to see or care about the replay. Challenge it. Challenge it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Define abortion: a DNC after a miscarriage or an ectopic pregnancy is not. I'm not talking about abortion tonight. Yeah, they got it, but man, I was certain that was a first down catch, but don't matter now. Yeah, Barkley, can you make an appearance like you did last week? I would laugh if Pennsylvania went to Harris by 1 vote because of Archfiend and Ukraine. I know it's not possible. Man, there'd be no way that it would stand. There would have to be I know there's a threshold in every state where you have to have a revote if the election is too close. We should look that up right now. Okay, Google. What is the threshold for votes in Pennsylvania in order to have a re-election? I didn't word that right. Oh, recount. There you go. Oh, it corrected it for me. A recount law in Pennsylvania. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, Jalen, you filthy son of a gun. No, recount. What am I saying? Recount isn't what I want. There is a... I'm scrolling through this. Oh my God, ton of... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't feel like looking up this now. Anyways, there is thresholds in each state where if the election is too close, they actually re-vote. And my God, if that happens in Pennsylvania. But it's usually, it has to be like a very low number, like under 1,000, which for it to be that close would be such a fluke anomaly. I just don't like that. If Atlanta gets this ball, even if the Eagles get a touchdown, if Atlanta gets the ball back and they just keep gashing them with the run like they have, I don't even understand how this score is so low from Atlanta, because I swear every time I watch them, they are just gashing us on the ground. And yet they only have 15 points. I fear that this next drive is going to take a solid 7 minutes off from Atlanta. Oh boy, get into the end zone. Oh, that's going to be an offensive interference. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my God. Oh, Ratam Dipatsioi. Yeah, I speak 2 languages. What of it? Tiba Fonas. Like a Ratam. Oh. Tuaba Janikla Toyim Stat. See if any of you can figure what language I know. Yovyim Stat. It ain't Russian. Never speak that filthy, vile language. Anyway. Jesus. In Ukrainian. I knew Slava Ukraini. That's all you need to know in Ukrainian right now. Or Heroim Slava. What the heck you on, Rakafretam? Odstel! Tis Wilo. Talk him home. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think it was. Hak telefon nas. Hashebyat. Hashab hasat. Hashab hasat. Oh, keep Saquon on the field. He gets credit for. No way. They're gonna want to play without Saquon on the field. He gets credit for this touchdown. No way. You gonna push it with Jalen. Man, he don't deserve credit for this touchdown. That's lame. They should have kept Barkley on the field to get that touchdown. Plutno Cab. I know. What ITT said, I agree with you, Arch. Until the Eagles have playoff success, I'm not gloating about any wins. Exactly. Like, again, if he got the 2, all right. No, he had to have got it on that jump. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, he hit someone's helmet with the ball. Dickerson, get out of the way. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Whoa. I was going to say that second reach. He's good. Wow. Oh, my God, if it wasn't for that second effort. Because his ass ran into Langdon Dickerson's ass. I can't do overtime tonight. Just end this. All right. I think I'm bleeding from the chest from this run. My friend was like, I can't either. I got to be up early. ITT, I don't know how this game is. Like, I want to look at the stat lines here because I could have sworn that. Yeah, 150 rushing yards. Now, Eagles actually have more rushing. Well, those Jalen runs, that's true. Those are always out of sight, out of mind as far as rushing yards go. I don't know. It just seems like yeah, Phillies lost. Who cares? But so did the Braves. So did the Braves. Oh, shit. Where's Christina at? And did the Mets win? Bye-bye to your playoffs chances, Braves. Anyway, someone wake up Christina. Tell her to get back here. No wonder she's not in the chat anymore. Why are you people singing? You're only leading the Falcons by 3. It's a good point. Sing after you win. No, I remember you seeing J Dev. I remember we'll use the same picture each time. Dong, ding, ding, dong. That was such a good heads up play by Barkley, Jason. It really was. It was a big play to recover from Langdon Dickerson's stupid ass head being in the way. No, when ITT, there's nothing wrong with rooting for your team to have a bad record when they're not into winning, because if running it back with the same shit or just not being able to attract a free agent talent, then yeah, get that worst record. And AJ Brown listed out a couple weeks. That's just great. It's just wonderful. I just fear a long touchdown drive, just icing this damn game. All right, defense. Blitz. Get the Cousins. Uh-oh. Woo! Thank God primetime Cousins threw that ball. 3rd and 9. Oh, my God. Force a 3 and... Boy, if there's a time to force a 3 and out, this is it. And it ain't 4 down it ain't 4. It ain't. Well, you can't do can't risk going on 4th down. Just stop him on 3rd down is all I'm saying. Can we play the game, guys? Oh my God, the flow of this game is ass tonight. Like, can we just play the damn game? Oh my God. It's always something. The first half, there's a damn flag every other play. Just play. Come on. Oh my God. It's bad enough watching this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone say something funny. Okay. Let's talk about some more YouTube drama. How about that iDubbbz? Cares. Well, he's just pretty much just like flat out giving up on his channel altogether. He's doing this stupid podcast with his wife that gets 2 people to watch it. I know here I am talking to 20-something people in my live stream, so I'm jealous clearly. But man, is he the biggest icon to fall? Like the fan base, they had his fan base most by the balls. Like has someone lost like the collective control of their loving fan base more than iDubbbz? Like who else do you think? Because none of his fans hated him. They might have got upset because like, oh, I actually like Keemstar. Don't make a content comp about him. Like, okay, the the two siblings of Keemstar that got upset with that, other than those two people. I never witnessed anything like it on YouTube in my years of doctoral studies of YouTubers. But anyways. I think just the most recent icon. I'm trying to genuinely think of someone that someone had their audience more by the balls than iDubbbz had and fell completely from grace. Oh, the Eagles players ran into each other, and that's primetime cousins being primetime cousins for you. This is a big third down, guys. I just got a text message. It says big third down. News alert, CNN.com. Big third down. Wow, what do you do? Man, if you don't get the fourth down here, if you don't get the conversion here, wow. Oh, shit! Let's go! Stopped! What's the penalty flag on? What's the flag on? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. I think he actually does. I got to rewind it to real time because I think he actually does actually take his helmet off after that. Atlanta's got a I mean, I'm sure they're going to show this when they come back from the commercial, but man, it sure looks like he deliberately removes his helmet. And he's flexing. What is he thinking? I just rewound that play on my DVR, and CJ absolutely took his helmet off. I bet they replay it when they come back from commercial here. That knucklehead better be doing extra laps after practice. That was lucky that it didn't get. I mean, all right, now watch. Oh, they're not going to show the replay over here? I can't believe they're not showing a replay. I'm telling you, people. I rewound that on my DVR. It looked like he absolutely took his helmet off on purpose And then he gets up and flexes. Oh, Barkley, end this. Oh, just end this. We go 2 plays in a row without a flag? Oh, here you go. Watch it for yourselves here, guys. Why aren't they showing that afterward? He clearly takes his helmet off. It's so hard to tell if it was coming loose on its own, but it sure looks like he throws it off. Okay, anyway, whatever. They picked up the flag. Okay. Couldn't happen to a nicer quarterback team. Anyway. Seahawks fan thought Geno Smith was a bum. Like I said today in my NFL review, Geno Smith is probably the perfect example of getting better with age. He's having the reverse good NFL quarterback career. He is someone that just like, oh my God, this guy is a bum ass trash quarterback for like the first 4 or 5 seasons of his career. And now it's just like he comes in Seattle and is like, wow, this guy's a baller. Wow, I was going to say, is that like the first catch with tight end is made tonight? Okay, here we go. Look. Okay, all right. That angle there, okay. That angle there showed it clearly falling off first. Okay. You get a pass, CJ, no extra laps. Yeah, all of a sudden, like 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, Barkley, do your thing. There we go. Well, what's that? What happened? No refs could find a flag to throw there? Surprised it just wasn't like a natural reflex from the way it's been going tonight. They could have just said, like, I don't know. There has to have been some sort of foul there. I just had to throw the flag. Oh, that's a huge first down that is going to kill a lot of time. As long as you don't turn the ball over here, Jalen, you haven't done that one dumb decision tonight. Let's not start now. Oh, my God, did I just jinx it? Jalen, you haven't really made a dumb decision all night. Let's keep it that way. Oh, Atlanta still has 3 timeouts. God, and a 6-point lead. Oh, you kick a field goal and get a 6-point lead. You got to get a first down. One more first down is pretty much game. Get it! Yes. Oh, I just had like 10 million babies there. The state of Pennsylvania is a lock. That makes no sense because babies wouldn't be able to vote. I didn't say a lock for who. What was that noise? Oh, my God. Okay. Barkley's becoming a new favorite of favorite for me since Kelsey's done playing. Yeah, it's a lock for Christian Ponder. We have a Christian Ponder naming of the. Well, technically, I was talking about him earlier when I was saying the Vikings are having a Case Keenum season. Oh, poor Kirk Cousins. He just doesn't know how to win in prime time. But again, I'd be curious to see what the odds for that Saints game change to tomorrow, or even after this game. They might have changed during the game. Let me find out, because Philly was favored by 2.5 before this game started. Let's see if it's changed at all. Oh, now it's not available. They switched to not available. They just stopped the betting. Vegas was like, whoa, hold on. People are actually betting that the Eagles are going to lose. Imagine sucking so hard that you get benched for Matt effing Castle. That is true, RJ. They do. The Vikings seem to find a way to make a mediocre quarterback look decent. Remember Matt Castle? Yeah, I know. That's okay. If you can't get it down on third down and then push with fourth, that's fine. They got this. No problem. Not sweating this at all. Not sweating this. Do I look like I'm sweating? Don't answer that. That's true. I know that was one of the flukiest seasons where Brady goes out in game 1. Matt Castle comes in. They win 11 games, and the Patriots miss the playoffs. That's crazy that that's the black eye on that dynasty run. One time they missed the playoffs and they won 11 games. That's the black eye. That's the word. Jesus, Atlanta. I was going to say, were you intentionally trying to go off sides? Ah. Oh, I see, said the blind man. Oh, got it and then some. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to say it because, man, Jalen hasn't had that one moment tonight that just goes, no, why'd you do that? I wish I could just say it. That it's the D word. Viva la tush push. Brotherly shove. Okay. In great shape. Just hold the ball. Hold the ball. Give it to Barkley, and Barkley, just hold that ball. Hold that ball like it's your baby. Actually, that you shouldn't say that, because then you squeeze a ball too hard. You don't want to squeeze a baby too hard. You hold a baby delicately, relatively. But anyway, terrible example. Let's just finish this game. Hold the ball. All right, guys, we're looking good. Wasting those timeouts for Atlanta. Let's go. I hate a 6-point lead. I hate a 6-point lead. I hate it. I don't even care if there's 12 seconds left. I hate a 6-point lead. Okay. Oh my God. The Saints are so scared right now. EDP has entered chat. Oh my God. Yay, the Eagles going to win the football game. ITT, I hope so. But optimism is shot for next week. I mean, there's good things to take away. Jalen was controlled. Jalen didn't do anything to cost the team the game tonight. Played a controlled game. Honestly, his instincts on his feet tonight, and he just looked like he had he looked like he had some of that old Jalen back with his step tonight. That's my biggest takeaway from the game is how much he was tearing it up with the feet. Looking at his stats right now, 22 for 27 through the air, solid. I'll take that. That's very solid. Only $170, but when you're running for another 85, $170 is fine. Oh, there we go. They're just going to put the stats on the screen as I read them to you. It's great. Kirk Cousins, God, he looks like such a douchebag. He looks like a guy that never wins primetime games. Just look at that face. I know the only thing I'm enjoying right now is that stupid ass Cowboy fans. Look at you, JC Shades. Stupid ass Cowboy fans won't be able to go, ha ha ha, you lost too. That is the one thing I'm taking out of this game right now. It's not optimism for next week. A win is a win any given week. I get all that. And a first down here would be wonderful. The one that, again, it's nice to not have the Cowboy fans laugh, but the Eagles didn't get in their own way tonight. That's what I'll say. They didn't do a lot productivity wise, but they didn't get in their own way. They didn't. Well, other than dumb penalties, other than some stupid ass penalties, they didn't have that big turnover. They didn't have big miscommunications. Even the one play where the Eagles defenders ran into each other, luckily was Kirk Cousins throwing the ball, and it was an errant pass. So they even got lucky when they were getting in their own way. Wow, that's the first time Chargers started 2-0 since 2012. Who knew? Come on, Barkley. That's why we signed you, for 3rd and 3s like this. Just, again, game flow. I know Philly has the timeouts, and they just, you can't hand them at the end of the night for like extra money or something, but just this game flow has been just chop suey the whole damn night. I wouldn't even call this an ugly win. Ugly wins are like when you have turnovers, or you get turnovers, and you end up in the other team's red zone and you don't convert with a touchdown. This was just a smash mouth game. The defense bent a lot but didn't break, because again, they got gashed with so many runs from Atlanta tonight, and just they didn't break. I mean, you hold a team to 15 points in the NFL, and that's impressive. How do you not catch that? How do you not catch that? That's like Nick Foles caught a more impressive pass in the Super Bowl. Like, how do you not? That is just like casual. Like, hey, let's just throw the ball around. Oh, let's throw the ball around. Oh, okay. Like that was just such a casual little pass, and like, how can you be a premier player and not catch that? Like that just that burns my ass so bad. That burns my ass so bad. You can't make that much money and not catch that damn ball. That just. There's a ton of time left. I know they got no timeouts, but man, that's a lot of time left. God, I was just complimenting the Eagles and how they didn't have that. Oh my God, that was a huge play to not catch. Oh my God. How does Barkley not catch that? How? A minute 39. And even if he catches it and he doesn't get the first down, they run money off. They run the clock down. They should have, but Barkley should have caught that, and that shouldn't even have been considered. Oh no. Oh no. The Falcons don't have any timeouts, but a minute and a half is more than enough time. Even if you're just firing up the gut and keeping the clock running, which they're probably going to do. They're panicking and hurrying up. They don't even need to hurry up that much. God, I hate a 6-point lead. Oh my God, I hate a 6-point lead. I need some heroin like right now. I need like a bucket of heroin. Do they sell heroin by the buckets? Because I need it right now. Just how does Barkley not catch that? How does Barkley not catch that? How does Barkley not catch that ball? How does Barkley not catch that ball? Like I have no liking for everything that Barkley has done thus far in these first 2 weeks. That one miscatch just erases everything good he's done in my book. How does Barkley not catch that ball? How does Barkley not catch that ball? I'm still dumbfounded. Even before Atlanta was marching down here, I was dumbfounded. They gave this game away because Barkley can't catch a little let's just go and have a catch. Oh, let's just go ahead and throw the ball around. We're just fooling around in practice. Oh, let's have a catch. The one play of the game they didn't throw a flag on, and that's it. Like I'm not rooting for Atlanta, but geez. I mean, they got two chances here. Like, you know how much Giants fans are laughing right now, too? You know how much Cowboys fans are laughing now, too? Like, I have such an intense disliking for Saquon Barkley. I can't even put into words. What'd I tell you? The Eagles went the whole night without that one play. And Saquon did it. Like, damn, Saquon, you're worthless if you're gonna, like, you're literally worthless if you're gonna drop a pass like that. You're worthless. You're a waste of a roster spot. If in that moment you're going to choose to just not be able to catch a ball that is tossed at 1 mile per hour at your hands, like you're worthless. Like anyone, anywhere, whatever the worst running back in the league is, can come off the bench and drop that. It stops the clock and everything. Not that it didn't matter because they scored with over 30 seconds left. So even if the clock didn't stop, it's like all right, I'm sorry. I've been neglecting you guys. It was embarrassing, Jason. Thank you, Corey. Eagles need to step it up next week. No more botches. Yep. I mean, there it is. There it is. Well, what do you got to say to that, guys? Primetime Cousins came through in prime time. So, what should I title the? Should I title the video "Saquon Barkley is worthless"? I mean, I can't believe Saquon Barkley dropped that ball. I can't go over. My mind can't comprehend how in that moment you can't catch that ball for just the level of player he is. I just can't. I don't even care about the interceptions. Just trying to make something. Jalen just has to just throw, and you're playing with prayers at that point of the game. Like that's not Jalen Hurts' fault that his top paid running back in the league can't catch a 1 mile per hour pass with no one on him. Well, I mean, CNJ or ITT. I think I'm laughing as well too because again, like I said, like what is this team doing against the Saints next week? Like it's the one thing that sucks about it is it just again every Giants fan is laughing at the Eagles now. The team that lost to the team that kicked just field goals and their fans should be laughing. They gave up on a guy that's worthless. All right, guys, thank you for coming out tonight. I'm going to make a quick video just completely raking Saquon over the coals because the team did enough to hold together the win, and he just completely came unglued when there was absolutely zero room for a fraction of an error, and he went fractions to the power of 10. Anyways, thank you guys. I had a great time tonight. It was still always fun to do these. I'll be back for another night game here because, oh my God, the Eagles got some primetime games ahead. Thank you guys. Congratulations. Hey, Falcons gritted out a victory. You keep a game close and you get an error like that, you win. Good job on the Falcons. Good job to primetime Cousins. Yeah, I like that. That was impressive. Congrats. That is all.